The last few races have shown that Marc Marquez still isn't physically at his best. The man who holds the record for most pole positions in the Premier class is finding it hard to even get out of Q2, and often has to depend on the tow provided by others to even have a chance. This week, MotoGP returns to Sachsenring, his most successful track, and Marc has now explained why this track will help him perform well despite his current physical condition. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, why Germany could be Marc Marquez's best chance at a good result this year. Marquez began by explaining why Sachsenring will be conducive to a good result. Honestly speaking, maybe this weekend will be the weekend that I feel better with the shoulder and with the arm. I think and I hope there will be no limitation in this circuit, because we have left corners and only 3 right corners, which is where I have the limitation and where I feel worse. He reiterated his confidence in suffering less from a physical standpoint. We can say that this will be the first weekend without physical limitations. Obviously, you cannot pretend to arrive here and change completely the situation. But about the physical side, I am confident we will be much better than other circuits. He also revealed the big impact the recent test in Catalonia had on him. The Barcelona test was so important. It was important for Honda, but it was important for me. It was the first time that I was able to ride a bike without cameras, without pressure, without depending on the lap times. Championship leader Fabio Quartararo, meanwhile, also feels that Marc will be strong this weekend. For me, I think he will be there this weekend. I mean, it's a track, if I'm not wrong, he got 10 wins and 10 pole positions. He will be there, and I think it will be an important moment for him. At the moment, I'm not really looking at him, but yeah, for sure he will be fast. Fast feed. VR46 owner Valentino Rossi thinks that they will give some official news next week in the days after Germany and before Assen about his MotoGP team for next year. He also surmised that they have to face a high temperature because it's very hot in Sachsenring. Ducati Corsa general manager Luigi Dall'Igna has stated that Ducati would not have behaved like this with a World Championship runner-up, referring to Petronas Yamaha's Franco Morbidelli. He further suggested that Yamaha found itself unprepared and in the uncomfortable position of having an important rider in-house, but without being able to manage it in the best possible way. He further believes this was Franco's misfortune, despite the fact that he deserved the 2021 version bike. Gresini have officially announced it will run Ducati machinery for the 2022 season, with Enea Bastianini and Fabio Di Giannantonio as their riders. They will return to full independent status following 7 years as Aprilia's factory MotoGP partner. They have also confirmed that they will be using the 2021 Ducatis that will be of the same spec as the ones that will be used by the factory riders for the last race this year. Gresini team owner and principal Nadia Padavini added that it is a very emotional moment for each of them. Enea Bastianini, who currently rides for Avintia, has pointed out that Gresini has signed with Ducati, and Ducati have confirmed him. But now this week he has to speak with Ducati because they have to modify something in the contract. Ducati's Jack Miller feels that Sachsenring is a special track. It's fantastic on a Moto3 bike, one of the best he thinks, but on a MotoGP bike she's a tight one. He added that it's fun, it has its own unique character, which is nice to have because many of the tracks they go to are quite similar to each other. So it's nice to have something completely left field, literally left, Miller added. Moto2 rider Fabio Di Giannantonio feels that for sure next year will be something amazing for him because he will ride in MotoGP with the best riders in the world. And he will do so with the bike of his dreams, as the Ducati for an Italian guy is something amazing. Which team will be the strongest at the German Grand Prix? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.